What is going on, everybody? It is Cyfal, and today we're going to be making a COCHISE type beat. This was a viewer requested tutorial. People actually asked for this one, so that's why I'm doing it this week. Alright, so like always, I already got all my sounds picked out because I don't want to spend an hour doing that because it takes way too long, at least for me personally. But today we're just going to be making a simple, very simple, but vibey, catchy beat. And I'll show you what I do. Mostly the melody is probably the most important thing, and then just very simple drums. But like I said, simple. So if you want a simple chord progression, I'm just literally going to use 2 chords and repeat it throughout the entire song. For a song like this, you don't got to do nothing crazy. Just skip every other highlighted note, and that builds a chord. Up the tempo, I'm gonna go like 160, 150. It's gonna change. Just something I noticed. I don't know the music theory behind this, but if you go up or down by 5 semitones, so take the chord, I'll move it up 5. It sounds in key. I don't know the music theory behind it, but it always works. Alright, after doing the 5 technique and then a little bit of transposing, we're now in E minor, but that would be the same as A minor if you just bring it up here. All I did was just change the key to E minor because I thought that would sound better, and now we got this, and I'm just going to repeat it. Now I'll bring this onto this layer. Well, I kind of want that one a little more quieter, just in the background. And then on these longer ones, for the first sound, I think I want to make this second chord not as long. So I'm just going to stop right here. Alright, so for this bell, I'm just going to have something in the background, and I'm not going to overdo anything. So I'm going to just go with the notes of the chords. So basically, with your melody, something you want to look out for is make sure everything has its own space. So this is kind of like in this octave, the E5, all that. This is going to be up in the 6s, and then I might add a sub bass, which would be down here in the 4s, maybe 3s, and then I might add a lead, which would be in the high 6s, 7s. So everything has to have its own spot, otherwise it would clash and sound muddy. I'm just going to do something simple like this. Just something nice to go with the chords. And now we're going to go into this 3x oscillator lead, and we're going to build something on that as well. So once you get a good first couple bars, you could easily just repeat that and change a couple of the notes once you get something catchy, because a lot of the time catchy end up being repetitive because it's easy to remember, and that's why people will like it. This is going to be the final melody. Alright, next thing, 808, I like to just copy the bass notes, which is just E and B. So a lot of his songs will have this, I mean not a lot of them, but at least a few of them have this little quarter note thing going on where you just kind of repeat it like this. So I'm gonna start mine out like that just because he does it sometimes, and I'm not here to copy him, but I am here to show you some things that are in the song so you could take inspiration and make your own types of beats. And I'm sure a lot of you are thinking that little repeat thing could get very repetitive, which is why I will be making a second 808 pattern. So I'm gonna go here and do a more traditional pattern and kind of just take out these extra notes. Almost identical to that other pattern, but I'm just taking out the repeat thing, and that's basically it. It's just little pattern changes like that can make a very simple beat a little more unique. Now for the hat, I'm gonna do a 2-step pattern. I know it's basic, but like I said, simple is better. Now I'm gonna add a little bit of bounce with the different open hats and perks I add. I'm actually going to put this rim on every single clap as well. And I'll put this open hat right at the beginning. I'll put this one before the second clap, because usually an 808 will be hitting there. And I like to layer my open hats with 808s. It just gives it a little bit more of a punch. Notice how quick I made those drums. It's very simple. So last thing I had to do is arrange and mix the beat. So I'm gonna show you all that arrangement thing I was talking about real quick. The way most beats start, it doesn't really matter. Most beats are just gonna have like an 8-bar intro, which I'm gonna put the drums in for because I don't like how the melody sounds alone. I like it with the drums, so I'm gonna go 808, clap, and hat, because that's like the basic beat. And then just the chords. And then right here, I'm gonna show you everything. So this is where the hook would start, if you want to call it that. So it's just gonna, and then I'm gonna put this extra that little part at the end I was talking about. So it's gonna go like this. And then the hook is gonna have the quarter note 808 pattern, and then the verse is gonna have the regular one, if I wasn't clear. And now I'm just gonna mix it like normal. As you saw, I didn't add a kick in this beat, and what I did was I kind of just boosted the limiter a little bit. If you're a beginner, Fruity Limiter is automatically on in FL Studio. If you don't know how to use it, just turn it off and put anything else instead. Some people will use a Fruity Soft Clipper, but even if you leave it blank with nothing on it, it's better than having limiter unless you know how to use it. So I just do something very basic. I barely know how to use it, but it's better than nothing. So that is going to be the full beat. I hope you guys did enjoy this video. If you found it helpful, be sure to leave a like. Let me know what artists I should do for next week's tutorial. And thanks for watching.